What's happening, boys and girls? How the devil are we? It's your old pal Shanksy, and welcome to my roster reviews, where we review yours. Well, maybe not yours, but somebody's roster that has asked for it, and we check out what they're farming, how they're looking at the moment, and what they're working towards, and see if there's anything I can do to help them out, give them any advice or anything like that, and hopefully help you guys out at the same time. Now, these are really good to see, A, where they stand, B, how much money they've spent, and C, compare that to your roster and see where you equate to as well in the grand scheme of the big old world of Marvel Strike Force. Now, if you are interested in getting your roster reviewed, there is a link down below to my Discord. All the information is in there. Unfortunately, I've had to add a small charge to the service because they do take quite a lot of time. So if you are interested, jump in the Discord and drop me a DM. I look forward to hearing from you. But without further ado, let's get into it. What's going on, guys? How we doing? My days! Have I got a treat for you? We are going to be looking at Mr. Weaky Wolf's roster himself. Some say he has 10 times the amount of Blitz wins than Reminex has spent money on the game. Some say that. I don't know. That's just what they say, right? His total collection power is 5 million, and he is 100% free to play. Now, I don't say this lightly. He is widely regarded as from one of the Twitch community anyway, as probably one of the top free-to-play, if not the top free-to-play players in this whole game. He's an absolute legend. He smashes them blitzes up, and he is the man to aspire to be like if you are going to go 100% free to play on this game. So let's have a little look what he's done so far with 5 million collection power. His strongest team is 397k. He's been War MVP 8 times. He's got 120 of the characters collected. 91 of them are at max rank. All-time arena rank is rank 1, and his latest arena rank is rank 6. Now, I might say this early, is later on in this video, when we start looking at his save squads, I'm going to be taking tips. Alright, there's none of this. I'm not going to be moving none of his teams around. When we get to his save squads, I'm copying them because he's a beast. Right, without further ado, let's get into it. So, as you can see, he has logged in for 636 days. I think he's got an obscene amount of Blitz wins. I will actually post how many he's got down in the comments below. Keep an eye out for that. But let's have a little look at this behemoth of a roster, shall we? So, top of the shop, we've got American Chavez, we've got Shocker, we've got Falcon, we've got Okoye and Psylocke, Human Torch, and Hydra Sniper. Say what? All being farmed out at the moment. And I'm guessing at this point in time, it's just trying to finish up all of the characters to 7-star, right? American Chavez, Shocker, Falcon, Okoye, Psylocke, Human Torch is pretty much favorited on a lot of people's roster at this point in time. So expect to see them guys a lot of the time. Hydra Sniper. I don't know, man. You've lost me, Weaky. You've lost me already. I ain't even on the second page yet. What are you doing to me? Dear, oh dear, oh dear. We've got an 86k 6 red green goblin. A 79k shield trooper. Now, I might be wrong here, but I don't think I am. I think that shield trooper is actually tier 14'd. I think that shield trooper is actually tier 14. With that funny colour behind him, that little orange thing going on, I think that might be a tier 14 shield trooper at 79.3 there. Rocket Raccoon at 78. 5 red stars on that bad boy. We got Juggernaut in there at level 75, 77k. Phoenix at 76. Star-Lord at 66. Punisher there at 66. War Machine 65. Vulture at 64. You can already see this is going to be a big old Sinister 16. Captain Marvel in there at 64. Ultron at 62. Groot at 62. And a monstrosity at 60k. Holy moly. Then we've got Invisible Woman, Iron Fist at 59, Magneto at 59, JJ as well at 58. We've got Mantis. Behind me is Nick Fury at 58k. Scientist Supreme at 57, pretty much 58. Miss Marvel there at 57, pretty much 58. Daredevil there, and then Drax. Okay. So again, we're already seeing the depth of this roster, without a shadow of a doubt. Loki at 56, Aim Assaulter at 56. We got Korath the Pursuer there at 55. And this is how hard this man blitzes. This is how hard this man blitzes. Even if he's got Ultima 7-star, you still see him in the top 2,000 at least for pretty much every blitz. And sometimes even in the top 100 and stuff. He's a machine, I'm telling you. 55k for Rhino. Mysterio is behind me at 54k. Quake is at 52k with Deadpool at 52k. Shield Security at 51 and Luke Cage at 51. Moving on down to Nobu at 50k. We've got Merc Lieutenant at 49. Real nice Merc Lieutenant there. Minerva at 47. Cable at 46. Crossbones at 46. Rescue at 45. Killmonger at 45 with Shuri, Aim Security and Yondu. All at the 45 to 43 mark. Looking pretty damn spicy so far. Right, moving on down, we've got Heimdall, the absolute beast that he is, with 6 red stars once he gets that 6th gold star on him. Very nice indeed. Vision at 43, Captain America at 43, Shield Assault at 42, Pyro at 42, Namor at 42, Bullseye, Elektra, Thanos and Spider-Man all pulling in that 42k mark. Black Panther, Night Nurse, Doctor Strange, Ronan the Accuser and Hand Assassin. Then we've got Mordo behind me at 41k. Hand Sentry is 40k. Wasp and Ant-Man, what? Both 40k, the pair of them, looking pretty damn decent. And then we go down to Mystique at 39, Agent Coulson at 38. Weaky, what are you doing to me, man? I thought that was going to be a big old Coulson. What are you doing to me, baby? You know I like my Coulson teams. Iron Man in there at 38. Shield Medic at 38. Carnage in there at 37. Handblade Master at 37. Colossus 37. Storm, Merc Riot Guard and Kingpin at 36. You can see how he's boosting so many of these guys up because it's all extra blitz points, baby. It's all extra blitz points. That's how his mind works. Right, moving on down, we've got Hawkeye 35k, Sabretooth 35k, Black Widow 35, Ghost Rider at 34, Hulk at 34, Umbarko behind me at 33 with Aim Researcher, Mr. Sinister at 33, Kree Cyborg and Kree Oracle. Then we move on down to Spider-Man, Mr. Miles Morales at 33, Venom at 33, Thor, Noble, Gamora, Scarlet Witch behind me at 32 with Wolverine in there. We've got Winter Soldier, Sif at 32, 4 stars on Sif. Holy moly. Elsa Bloodstone at 5 with 3 red stars on her at 32 as well. Then we are going down towards Kree Royal Guard is at 30, The Thing at 30, Hela at 30, Kree Reaper at 30, Strife at 29, Mr. Fantastic behind myself at 26, Hand Archer at 25, Ravager Boomer at 21, Nopula at 19.6, Shield Operative only at 18. And then we are going down to the very, 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 very tail end of the roster. And it's the usual suspects on absolutely everybody's roster. Aim Infector, Sniper, Soldier, Sorceress, Grenadier, Bruiser, Trooper, Scientist, Hag, Ravager, Stitcher. You know, the usual suspects as you do. Not yet unlocked Black Bolt and obviously not yet unlocked Yo-Yo. 100% free to play. Now, anything that's glaring out at me, obviously, I would be working on the Asgardians a little bit. I really, really, really like the Asgardians. However, they're not farmable. We don't know when Hela's going to come back. I don't know. So the first ones that I would look at is definitely Coulson, Asgardians, and then probably bringing up that Shield Operative a little bit. Not crazy high, but I also noticed that Medic was fairly low. So Medic was like 38. So bringing up Operative to maybe around the 30k mark and messing around a little, oh, dare I say it, who am I to tell Weaky Wolf how to blitz? God, dear, behave yourself, Shanks. But yeah, maybe putting Operative in with the rest of the Fury. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Let's have a little look at the same squad. Don't judge me. So, top of the shop. Well, I knew it was going to be there. I knew it was going to be there. That big old Sinister Six team at 319k. Obviously, the red stars are as well are on like the big blaster of the group, right? Vulture as well is an absolute beast. So that's an absolutely awesome team. 319k there. Then, I've got to be honest, I really like this team. The Guardians, but instead of turning this into like a BKT team or whatever, actually using Mantis, which we really don't see as often as I think we should. And then putting Merc Lieutenant in there. Merc Lieutenant, obviously, giving that offense up to Rocket before the... Oh my days. That is saucy. That is all shades of spicy. And in all fairness, I'm probably going to be writing that down because I like it that much. All right, I like it that much. Using Mantis, using Merc Lieutenant, with the rest of that, freeing up your Minerva, freeing up your Thanos. I like it a lot. Then we go down to the 293k Defenders team. Perfect position in there, as always. You know, you've got Daredevil next to Luke Cage. You know about that splash damage. You know about that evade. And you know about Punisher shooting them in the face because they dared. Look at Daredevil. See what I did there? Dared. Look at the... Oh, whatever. It's wasted. Whatever. Anyway, moving on down. We've got the Hero Brawlers there at 276k. We've got Captain Marvel in there with... obviously, Miss Marvel, American Chavez, Deadpool, and Spider-Man. Really like that team. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. They're an absolute beast at 8.3 even then. And I feel like this is probably one of the stronger Hero Brawlers that you can put together. Maybe instead of Deadpool, I put Gamora in there. Depends where Gamora's being used. But I really like the fact that if you think about this team, right, there's a lot of AoE in here. There's a lot of defense downs. There's a lot of AoE. There's a lot of chaining attack. There's got a lot going on. And obviously, with Miss Marvel in there, calling in that assist all the time. It's a really, really solid look at that Brawlers team there. Then we go down to the Fury team. And we've got Fury in there with his minions. And obviously, Trooper, Assault, Security, and Medic in there. Now, you already know this. I would probably be bringing Operative up. Getting rid of Medic, moving Medic to with Coulson, and probably making a run of things like that. I feel like Coulson really benefits for having Medic around, and I feel like Operative's a perfectly decent healer. Also gives you a really nice way to clear a lot of debuffs and a lot of buffs and stuff. You know, like sometimes the Fury Minions team can get caught behind a tank that you just can't clear that ult, and Operative gives you that. And then obviously with Medic being off the team, pairing up with Coulson ain't necessarily a bad shout. Then we're looking at the AIM team. Now, this is a really interesting AIM team with Assault and Security in there. I like that a lot. 60k there on Monstrosity. I bet Monstrosity hits like an absolute monster. Oh, whatever. 260k for that power. Looking really, really good, man. I like that a lot. Then we have got the new best Kree team. Because you know what, they're actually all Kree. You know, all of them. We've got Ultimus in there with Thanos. We've got Minerva, Cyborg, and Korath. So actually probably giving you another Kree team as well with Ronan if you had anything left over. That's a really, really interesting team. I'd love to know how that does in 8.3. But guessing that this is on Weaky Wolf's, it probably like murderises 8.3. Probably murderises 9.3. That's how much of a beast he is. X-Men team there at 215. I feel like the X-Men are definitely a little bit unloved. You know, a little bit unloved. Feel like that Storm could do with a little bit of TLC. You know, Storms, Wolverine, obviously with Cyclops being announced now. I think Wolverine could definitely be going up. And the trouble is with Psylocke and Colossus, until they're farmable, starring them up or gearing them up doesn't really seem a worthy cause. Then we go down to the Wakandans, and I feel like this is about probably the optimal type of power, around the 200k, 200. I normally call 250k the optimal power, right? But I feel like 210 for the Wakandans is perfectly good. They're definitely not the monstrosity of the Raid team that we were promised. We were promised the Wakandans coming in, smashing the life out of U7 and everything, and they just don't do it, right? They're fairly lackluster. They're okay in Blitz. They're good in Blitz because they're really, really quick. They're good in in war offense because they're really, really quick. But other than that, I don't know. They're not a huge team in my book. I'm not a massive fan of them, and probably not a team that's going to get a huge amount of resources from me for a foreseeable future. Right, now we found where Coulson is hiding. Now, the only trouble is with putting Medic on that team is I don't know who I'd take off. I don't know who I'd take off. Maybe the Hulk. You know, the Hulk's not that massive, 34k. You've already got a tank in there with Captain America. So maybe I would move the Hulk off that team, put in Medic, Operative up with the Shield. And yeah, I'd probably stay there. Then we go down, and keep in mind that's only for Blitz, guys. I'm only recommending that for Blitz. I'm not recommending that for War or anything like that. For Coulson or Moore, keep him with the squad that he's meant to be with, all right? Don't worry about Quake and everything like that. Quake's going to go off, join the Inhumans. You know, she might send a postcard every now and again. She is no longer that part of that team. So just worry about Coulson and Medic staying together in War. Coulson, Medic, Fury, Assault, Security, Bomb. Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. You've got a War win. Or at least you're going to draw out a big old team, right? Then we go down to the Asgardians. And I would definitely be showing a lot of love to the Asgardians. I'm a huge fan of Hela. Like, when she becomes farmable, I'm going all in, man. I'm a huge fan of Hela. And trying to gear them up as much as possible. I've taken mine, I've put my hands up, level 71, gear tier 13, a lot of them, and I love them to bits. I don't think you're ever going to waste resources putting into the Asgardians. They are solid. Well, I say that now, like, 4 different teams will come out in the meantime. Now all of a sudden the Asgardians look like the Defenders, and like, I'll have to eat me hat. But until that time, they're awesome. Then we go down to the Fantastic Four, and again the Fantastic Four is not really farmable. So if I was to make a choice between Fantastic Four or the Asgardians, I'm going Asgardians all day long. But if you're struggling with a similar dilemma, what do you need more? Do you need a War defense team, or do you need a War offense team? If you need a War offense team, go Fantastic Four all day long. They've got beautiful punch up and they handle a lot of teams really, really well. If you're requiring that defense, Asgardians. There we go. Then we're going to move down to the Supernatural team, 182k. Then we've got the Marauders with Kingpin. I'm seeing that a lot. I've actually got Ultron with my Marauders, but I'm seeing that a hell of a lot now. Then we go down to the Kree. We've got all of the rest of the Kree down there at 168k. And that is the last team on the list is 195 with Ant-Man and Wasp. And you know what, man? People are sleeping on Wasp's damage when combined with Ant-Man. People are sleeping on that damage. I reckon that still does like great and wonderful things. I really do. I really like that team. I like the combo. I haven't actually leveled mine up, but you know, like when you see an Ant-Man and Wasp combo in Blitz, especially at like 8.3, you're like, yeah, I've got that, I've got that. Boom, that slow comes in, she hits everyone, stealthed or not, stupid damage, you attack her, she shrinks, gets that stun on you, like all of a sudden, your 8.3 multiply, ta-da, alright. I'm feeling that team, man, got a lot of time for that. Now, am I wrong, or have I forgotten where Ultron went? Am I wrong, or have I not seen an Ultron in here? Hang on, am I missing out like a whole squad? I feel like I might be missing out a whole squad. Bear with me 2 seconds, guys. I'll see you in the future. I need to double check this. Here I am in the future. And total disclaimer, it was not my fault. Mr. Weaky Wolf didn't send me the right pictures. Alright, just getting out there. It weren't me. Alright, it weren't my fault. Alright, sweet. Professional over here. Thank you very much. You're right. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. So there we go. We've got the Ultron squad. He's running with Yondu, Nobu, Han Sentry, and Drax. Then we've got the Brotherhood squad, obviously with that deadly duo of the old symbiotes in there as well with Carnage and Venom. And then we have got the Power Armor team. And basically fairly standard teams, you know, nothing crazy. I like them a lot, especially this one. I like Drax, early taunt, gives Yondu a chance to get at least to his ultimate, and then also gives a good chance there for Ultron to spawn in some big old hitters, baby. So right, there we go. That is the roster. What would I be working on? As I said, I would literally make the conscious decision on first and foremost doing what I said with Coulson, moving that around a little bit. And then, what do I need? Do I need a War defense team? Do I need a War offense team? And then farm either War defense, I would go for Asgardians. War offense, I would go for Fantastic Four. And that's pretty much all you can do at this point in time. You know, there's not a character that's pretty much farmable that I can go, oh yeah, you definitely need to be working on him. Because you've got them, dude. You're smashing it. Absolutely awesome roster, man. Thank you so much as a free-to-play player letting us have a look at that, you absolute bloody ledge. Guys and girls at home, what would you do if you took over this roster right now? Where would you focus? What would you be doing? And would you blitz as hard as Mr. Weaky Wolf? Guys, I really look forward to reading the comments. As always, thank you so much for watching the video, you absolute legends. I love your faces. Guys, if you want to talk to me in person, leave a comment down below. I'll do my best to get back to you as quick as humanly possible. There's Discord in the link down below. There's Patreon, all that type of stuff. You know where to find the links. Or you can find me over on my Twitch page, which is www.twitch.tv/Shanksy. Guess what? The link is also down below. Guys, if you have enjoyed the video, you know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, notifications on. Appreciate the hell out of you. Until next time, I shall see you on the flip side. You take it easy.